Got to talk about this today because it's just on my spirit. I haven't even been doing content that heavy, especially like the past week. Just been a lot going on, but every now and then it's just something I feel like I got to get out there, whether y'all give a fuck or not. It is what it is. But I watch these dating shows. Like I watched The Love Is Blind, The Married at First Sight, Temptation Island, all these things. I actually like these shows because it's like a social experiment for me. And I talked about this on my channel. I dropped a video yesterday. It was like a preview of the full video on my YouTube. But so I'm working on my master's in social work. In the past 7 weeks or so, I've been doing research on divorce in America. And what my findings were, it was genuinely shocking because they were kind of inconclusive. If you Google like divorce in America and what the reasons are, you will find that the main cause is like finance, infidelity. But when you really dig into the issue of why couples just don't make it and why divorce is at such a high rate, you'll learn that it isn't the question isn't what's happening in the actual divorce, it's what's happening before. So it's what comes before in the vetting process, the dating process. So what we do is we do not put enough stock into the vetting process. What we do is we put a ton of stock in how we feel about someone and how that person makes us feel and how they either feed our need for affection. We talk a lot about like love language, how we want to be loved and how we like how we like to receive love and how we like to give love. And I'm not saying these things aren't important, they are, but we do not put enough weight into alignment with someone. So for example, like what I did on my the video I did yesterday was there was this couple and the guy basically, it's called Married at First Sight. So they get married before sight unseen. They never met. They meet, get married, but matchmakers, prior to them getting married, matchmakers put them together because they put in their application they want to be married, and then the matchmakers put them together. So they were at a dinner and they were talking, and he was like, look, I got to tell you something. This is going to be tough, but I'm atheist. I grew up Catholic, but I'm atheist. She says, well, I'm Christian. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This happens all the time in the world, not just like an American issue. However, Americans, especially Christians, tend to be very loosey-goosey with religion. Other countries, it is actually more of an issue. Like they would not be with someone that doesn't align religiously, and that makes sense. But she was like, okay, so you're atheist, I'm Christian, but would our kids still be baptized? Would you be okay if our kids? So do you see the issue here is that if she were truly a Christian and she truly stood on her religion, she would understand that he is going to hell. That's what her belief would be if she's really Christian. He would go to hell and they couldn't be together in the afterlife. Now I know this sounds crazy to y'all because we are really rolling into an age of like spirituality and religion is like diminishing. But again, I grew up Christian. I understand these values. So even if, let's say I wasn't Christian anymore, let's just say if I wasn't, I still understand what that religion means. So she basically put the kid. So do you understand like the misalignment that when you date someone, it is so fucking important for you to understand yourself and understand what your value, where your values line. And that if someone does not align with that, they gotta go. And it's so important for us as Americans to Adhere to this standard, because what's happening is we're not doing that. And then our divorce rate is over 50%. So it's basically, it's like flipping a coin in America. And what we do is, because a lot of us have a victim mentality, I had it for years. Because we have such a victim mentality, we will get with someone because we love them so much and give them the world. And then when they leave us, we say, oh man, you know, men ain't shit, or women ain't shit, or what, you know, and we begin to play this victim when you knew in the vetting process that whether you guys align or not. And I think that through my research and through all these things that I understand, and even my anecdotal experience for me going through relationships, failed relationship after failed relationship, is I know where I fucked up. You guys should know where you fucked up. For me, I just wanted to be in love. I put my feelings before anything. I always, if someone made me feel special and made me feel those feelings, and I had that romantic connection that I needed from them, then everything else I would just figure out later. And I think, and to be honest with you, now that I can see where I fucked up, I can see a lot of people are doing that shit. You know, a lot of people are putting attraction number one, which is, I mean, it's nothing wrong. You got to have attraction. I get it. But it's attraction, how they make me feel, communication, do we get along, the love languages, how they love me, how I love them. And then it's what's your religious stance, what's your political stance, what's your family like, you know, because I got to deal with that. What's that like? Do you like dogs? Because I want dogs. Do you want to live in this state, or do you want to live somewhere else? These things are fucking paramount. We have got to get better at the vetting process. Like, I don't know if we need to be babysat, because at this point we cannot be trusted to our own devices. The divorce rate shows it. It tells the full story. We cannot be trusted with our own devices. And I'm dead ass. I have thought about creating a relationship resume. Like, so that I could dissect my shit. You know, I thought about that for you. I just never got the heart to dig back into my traumatic past with relationships. But it's a real fucking thing that we need to have questions, man. 10 solid questions for the first 5 dates. You don't got to put them on so intense. 2 questions a date. First 5 dates, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. First 5. Let's get this out the way, man. Let's just, hey, this where I'm at. This the woman I want to be. This the body count I'm thinking about. Y'all think this shit is frivolous, and it's not. Cause y'all get with a bitch and find out she slept with 30 dudes and you sick. So it's all these things. If that's what matters to you, but society will tell you it doesn't. And motherfuckers can't tell you what's important to you. Don't let people, bruh, have your list. It could be the most frivolous shit, but if you know that if she don't meet this, it will not last. Bro, I swear to God, bro, I used to have something so fucking frivolous. If she didn't like Chipotle, I couldn't fuck with her. Because for some reason, if a girl don't like Chipotle, something's up with that bitch. I swear to God. And I don't give a fuck what y'all think. That's where I stand. So, man, we got, vetting process. Please, heed my warning so that we can bring this fucking divorce rate the fuck down. Get this economy match. I don't know if that'll help, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, fuck with you.